I like to do this. Don't be a twat.
Bye.
Hi peers! Welcome back to my channel and thank you for clicking on another Thursday video. As you've seen, we've just filmed another video. It's all about sex and intimacy in our relationship. It's a taboo that we've never really discussed before. Oh, and I'll be on Jamie's channel soon, so you can go check that if you like. I wanted to talk to you about something completely different today though, and it's coming from a place of science. That sounds way more professional and official than I thought it would. As you guys know, I'm doing a PhD. If you don't, you do now. My PhD is in psychology and computer science, and one of the things that I'm looking at is relationships, bonds, how we form bonds, how they're created, and there's a really interesting field of literature that I've been looking at recently called fast friends. The idea behind fast friends is that you can make friends with literally anyone, regardless of their personality, by disclosing information about yourself. And not just you doing it, but both people doing it, if that makes sense. You may have seen this in the news. It came up like a few years ago, the whole like, there are 36 questions that you can answer and that will make you fall in love if you then stare into each other's eyes for however long it was supposed to be. Whilst I don't think it can create love, who am I to judge? I do think it can create friendship, and I thought it'd be so fun to see if we could try it out. So, recent research has shown that just through 9 minutes of answering these questions, the increase in sort of deepness and having this mutual self-disclosure where you both reveal the information about each other to each other, you can make good friends. So I thought I would do this with you now. Let's see if you feel like you are good friends or become friends with me. I don't know if it'll work because there's not this sort of like mutualness in it, but what I will do is leave the questions down below for you and you can try it on someone else, you know? Sit in a room with someone for 10 minutes, take 1 minute explaining it and spend 9 minutes just seeing if you can be friends. That would be so cool. Also, just note that I'm not on the yellow chair. That might be like bugging some of you because I'm on a pink chair in front of the yellow chair. So if you see me moving in odd ways, that's why. So let's dive straight into it, shall we? There are 3 sets of questions, and I think there's 12 questions in each set. Some of the papers say that you should spend 15 minutes on each section, and obviously it will take longer if there are 2 of you doing it, but because I found research that suggests you can do it in 9 minutes, I'm going to spend 3 minutes on each set disclosing this information to you. Let's see how it goes. Alright, so I've set my timer for 3 minutes. Go press go, answer questions until it goes, and then we'll move on to the next set. You ready? Okay. Given the choice of any in the world, who would you want as a dinner guest? That is so tricky. Probably someone who's passed away in my family that I want to see a lot. Okay. Would you like to be famous? In what way? I actually don't want to be famous. People find that so bizarre, especially because like we have online profiles, but that's just not really a thing I want to do. I don't like the idea of not having privacy, but I do like the idea of being known for something good, you know? I want something that I do to be well received and known for making the world a better place. Before making a telephone call, do you ever rehearse what you're going to say? Why? Yes, I do. There are some times where if I'm answering the phone, I'll just pick up and wing it. But if I'm making calls, especially to people who I've not spoken to before, or if it's something like a bill or something I'm a bit uncomfortable doing, I'll actually create Word documents and draft, like line for line, the kind of things that I want to say. And then when I'm on the phone, I'll like try and stick to it as much as possible. So, yeah. I do it because I get nervous and I want to make sure that I cover certain points in certain things. Like if I'm trying to cancel a bill, I'll be like, dip, 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 dip. Stop now. What constitutes a perfect day for you? For me, a perfect day would be being around people that I love, not waking up too early, eating really good food, and having fun with something. I love doing interactive things. Like it wouldn't be sitting on a beach and tanning. It would be like miniature golf or doing an escape room. And then ending with like a movie and lots of blankets and cuddles and love. When did you last sing to yourself or to someone else? All the time. I sing all the time. I last did it in the video that we just filmed like 10 minutes ago. If you were able to live to the age of 90 and retain either the mind or body of a 30-year-old for the last 60 years of your life, oh, that's convoluted, which would you want? I think I would, if I could live until 90. Oh, that's so hard. I'm going to say that I would like to maintain I'm gonna say the body, because I know a lot of people who are older, like my grandparents, like my grandparents who are of very sound mind. I love like how they are, I love how they think. I think they're so grounded and down to earth, and I'd like to think that even when I get to 90, I would be the same. So yeah, it'd be nice if I could like move a bit more and not have some health issues. So yeah, body. Does that make me shallow? I don't know. Do you have a secret hunch about how you will die? I haven't got a clue. It makes me really scared to think about, to be honest. I just hope it's not... I want to say not lonely, but I don't want to subject other people to it. I just hope... Oh, right, I'll just finish the question I'm on. That was it. I just hope that it's calm and quick. Can I say that? That was such a horrible, morbid one to end on. That's my 3 minutes done. What was the next one? Okay, I'm going to cheat and just answer the next one because I don't like the idea of ending on death. Name 3 things you and your partner appear to have in common. Not tight. Not taking each other too seriously. Being kind. Like, I feel like we're both good at going the extra mile to be there for someone. And creativity. Oh, or interest in movies. No, because I like movies more. Yeah, let's go creativity. Okay, that was a cute one to end on. Alright, that was kind of stressful. How do you feel? Do you feel like you know me a bit better now? Do you feel like if you did this with someone else that you would be like, I feel like this could work. I can see the logic behind this making friendships happen. Alright, let's go straight into set 2. I feel like set 2 and 3 are going to have to disclose more, so we'll probably get through less in 3 minutes. But the thingy says that 9 minutes is all it takes, so let's just go for it. Let's try. If a crystal ball could tell you the truth about yourself, your life, the future, or anything else, what would you want to know? Nothing. I know that sounds terrible, but I feel like knowing that would, you know, like That's So Raven, she always did things wrong because she was worried about how things were going to be, so I think I'd rather just not know. Yeah, because I'd worry that I'd have to try and make that happen or try and do things to prevent something from happening, and I'd spend so much time stressing about that I would forget to live in the moment. So yeah, no thank you, crystal ball, go bother someone else. Is there something that you've dreamed of doing for a long time, and why haven't you done it? Yes, I've dreamed, this sounds so trivial, but it's true, I've dreamed to have singing lessons for a long time. I write a lot of songs and I want to perform more and like just record more and maybe try performing in public, but these are all things that I'm absolutely terrified about and also don't have much time for at the moment, or at least that's the excuse I keep giving, so that's why. But mark my words, one day I will. Not for fame, not for praise or validation, just because I think it's a fun and brave thing that I'd like to try and conquer. What is the greatest accomplishment of your life? This is a hard one. It's a toss-up between getting as far as I have in my education, because I'm doing a PhD at the moment, and I remember being in undergrad, dropping out of my undergrad degree in the first term of my first year, and being like, alright, I'm just going to work in the supermarket and not do anything else, and I'm super happy with that. So I'm proud that I've done what I've done. So I'm proud that I've gotten to this stage, because I never thought I would. But also I'm proud in my self-discovery. I have cut people out of my life and been so sure of myself that I've been able to do things and be like, no, I don't need your love. I'm alright, because I'm loving myself. I think that's probably my proudest accomplishment. Figuring out me. God, that sounds so cheesy. What do you value most in friendship? Oof. Effort. In one word, effort. I love it when people make an effort to try and contact you. And I'm not saying like contact all the time. Even if I haven't spoken to someone in like 3 years, as long as they're like, hey, are you okay? Like, did you want to try and make something happen? That would be really cool. Like, just reciprocal effort. What is your most treasured memory? Oh, I don't think I have one. I have a few. I loved picking up Apollo for the first time. That was really sweet. Getting engaged. That was really sweet. Because I felt the love of all of my family in one place at one time. That party was insane. That celebration was insane. Ooh, and I felt so loved. And that's a great place to stop. At least it wasn't death. Whew. All right, how'd I do? Do you feel like you know me better now? Do you feel like we're doing well with disclosing? I hope so. And hey, at the very least, it's a get to know me tag, right? So let's move on to set 3. I haven't seen these questions in advance before, by the way, and I just answered number 17 out of 24. So it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 that I didn't do in set 2. So yeah, I don't know. I just find it interesting. I really want to know. I want to be in your brain right now as you're watching this. I want to see what you're thinking. Are we friends? Are we friends yet? Can we be friends? Okay, set 3. Doo-doo-doo. Okay, make 3 true we statements for each. We are both in this room feeling. I can't do that because I'm not doing it with someone else. Alright, sorry, cancelling that. We're starting again because that is something that we can't both do because sadly you're behind a screen, not at the same time right now. I'll start on the next one. Complete this sentence. I wish I had someone with whom I could share... I wish I had someone with whom I could share my experiences of being Asian. I share so much with Jamie, but I feel like I want more brown girls. I just think I want more brown girls with liberal mindsets to spend some time and life with. If you're going to become a close friend with your partner, please share what would be important for him or her to know. That's hard. I am close friends with my partner. I think it's important that they know that I am messy, that I am fierce. Like, I'm not gonna sit down and let someone walk all over me or say something. If I think something's wrong, you're gonna hear about it. And that I would move mountains for the people that I love. And I feel like I'm spending too much time on this question. Pressure, pressure, pressure. What else is really important? And that I am a walking contradiction. I am human, I make mistakes, and that's it. Probably. There you go. That's me in a nutshell. Tell your partner, the person you're doing them, okay, I can't do that one. So... Okay. Share with your partner an embarrassing moment in your life. Okay, once I held a party that I didn't really want to hold, and it was so awkward because my grandparents were there, and it lasted for like all of a minute, and everyone hated me afterwards, and I felt so embarrassed, and I just wanted the ground to swallow me up. And you know those moments where like you think back and you're like I feel shivers in my body because I'm like, why did I think that was a good idea? That's one of them. Yeah. I hated that I felt the need to do that, to try and act cool in front of other people, and that the result was potentially putting like my family at risk and ruining my reputation. Not that I had one, I was always a weird kid, but you know, like at the expense of my integrity just to try and fit in. That's something I would never do again. When did you last cry in front of another person? The last person I cried in front of was my mum and Jamie together. We were having a bit of an argument over some things. And by myself, 2 nights ago. I was by myself in bed and I was just like feeling really down. So just had a cry. Sometimes it happens. I'm still in the process of finding my puppy. So yeah, but it's fine. Everyone gets sad days and the sad makes you appreciate the happy. So it's okay. It's okay to be sad. Tell your partner something. Oh, stopped. There you go. Okay, so we stopped on question 30 there. There were 6 that I didn't do. How was that? How did you find that? Do you feel like you are friends with me now? Do you at least feel like you know me a little bit better? Is there any sense of intimacy? I know that this is a bit odd because we're doing it through a screen, but there you go. If you want to be friends with someone in 9 minutes, answering those questions is how you do it. You don't have to take 9 minutes, by the way. If you want to like properly sit down with someone and do this for an hour, because some papers suggest doing this for 15 minutes at a time, where you each like talk about things, but the idea is that it's rapid and that it's done like in a confined space in one sitting. So I think it's really interesting. I think it's really cool. If you guys would like to try the Fast Friends questions, I will leave them down below. Please let me know your experience. Come back and let me know if you can be friends with someone or be better friends with someone that you like have only just met and thought, hey, I've got this cool idea, you want to like answer some questions and get to know each other. But there you go. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned a little bit more about me. I would love to hear your answer to some of those questions. If there's something you'd really like to share with me, please do so in the comments. I'll be sure to react and like and give it a little heart. If you enjoyed this video, do give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you'd like to see more, and I'll catch you next Monday with another vlog. Be kind and have a great day. Bye! Ooh.